Hey Bob, this is Randy. Are you there?
Hey, what's shaking, Randall?
Uh, got a story, little story time. Bob happened last week. Do you got a minute?
Oh yeah, you always got a minute for you.
There you go. There you go. So I was home one morning, and out of the blue, Carol says, "I want you to sit at the kitchen table," and that's where I'm seated now. She goes, "I've got a little surprise for you." Ooh, and she said it kind of seductively. And with that, I'm thinking, Bob, it's not my birthday. It's not our anniversary. It's not Christmas. What has she got going on here? And so she comes over and she puts a blindfold over me. And I'm thinking, where is this going? She must have been reading some girly magazines there. So I'm sitting there with all sorts of thoughts going through my mind. And she goes, "I'll be right back." And again, just very enticing. Bobby, my mind is racing. I'm thinking, oh, it's been decades since she's worn those little frilly nightgowns and all that type stuff. And I thought, has she kind of rekindled that old fire downstairs and all that? My mind is just racing with me. But
Oh yeah.
but then Bobby, you know that bean dish that Carol makes with hamburger and all those various beans that you and I just love?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a killer one. I love it. But Bobby, it doesn't love me the next day. It's a killer. So all of a sudden, that first round hit me, and I thought, ooh, I better purge that bad boy because us guys know you don't do that in the throes of love. And so, I thought she's downstairs. I think I can pass this little guy off here. And so, I kind of squeaked it out. Now, Bob, if there would have been a college student here majoring in music, they probably would have said it sounded like a B flat. I'm not a music guy. I think it sounded more like a B flatulent would be my thought. And I felt a little bit better, but right away, round two, I felt the gurgling in my stomach. I thought, oh, she's still downstairs. I better go for round two. So I let that one sneak out also. And Bob, I'll tell you what, you would have thought Dizzy Gillespie was in the kitchen playing the trumpet. I mean, it surprised me. It surprised me on there. And I thought, okay, my mind's back to what is my little darling doing? Well, Bob, the tsunami of gas wave hit me. And I thought, it's the big one. It's the big one there. This one has to go. I need to purge the tank. Bob, I gripped my chair and gave her hell. And I tell you, Margie, our dog Margie, she was underneath the kitchen table. Since I'm blindfolded, I couldn't see, but I heard her get up and run. I could hear her nails on the floor. She ran into our bedroom, jumped up on bed, jumped up by the pillows and was quivering, just as she does in a thunderstorm. That's her safe haven. She was scared of it. Bob, I tell you, I'm an engineer. I've had my calculus classes, I've had chemistry, physics, and all that stuff. But I've got to tell you, the thrust generated defied so many laws of physics that I don't know why I wasn't bleeding from my rectum. It,
Oh jeez.
it was just amazing. It was amazing. But I tell you, it purged the tank. I felt great, and boom, that guy thing. I'm in the mood for love. And once you know it, just in time, in that I hear Carol coming up saying, "I'll be right there," in that cutesy little woman voice there. Bob, we've been married for over 41 years and she still excites me. And I'm thinking, boy, what has she planned? This is pretty exciting. So I hear her, she walks up behind me. She gives me a nice little back rub, a little massage, kind of setting the tone. And then she leans over and kisses me on the neck. And I'm thinking, oh, this is great. She goes, "When I say three, take the blindfold off." And so she goes, one, two, three. And I pull it off. And Bob, there in front of me is a cake and three of our neighborhood couples sitting around the kitchen table. And at that point, they broke into a chorus of "Happy belated birthday. Was I embarrassed, Bob? I can't look him in the eye after that.
Yuck.
Bob, I got to go. I'm just so embarrassed.